The head of the Houston Police Officers Union is setting the record straight about strong words he made last night that have many of you talking on our Facebook page.
We are sick and tired of having dirtbags trying to take our lives when all we're trying to do is protect this community and protect our families. Enough is enough.
Some people are worried Joe Grimaldi's emotional remarks will drive a deeper wedge between the community and police.
They're worried that they're going to drive a deeper wedge between the community and police, but really what drives this wedge is the fact that the entire profession is wrong on its face.
Jessica Borg talked with him about his powerful words that are making headlines nationwide.
The police union president says he's gotten a lot of support for his comments and also criticism. Tonight, he's doubling down, calling on law enforcement leaders to use social media and other platforms to confront activists. He's known as a firebrand.
And if you're the ones that are out there spreading the rhetoric that police officers are the enemy, well, just know we've all got your number now. We're going to be keeping track of all of y'all.
The president of Houston Police Union, hours after 4 officers were shot serving a search warrant. Today, Joe Grimaldi standing firm that it's becoming more and more of a dangerous climate for law enforcement to do their jobs.
What this guy is actually doing is running cover-up for the fact that the Houston Police Department actually killed 2 innocent people.
It could be the activists that decide they want to stir up every single use of force incident, even though it is overwhelmingly justified in every single case.
He says that use of force is overwhelmingly justified in every single case. Every single case? What about the baby in the crib that got flashbanged? Was that really justified? Oh wait, it was, because police departments investigate themselves. So of course it's going to be called justified.
What you will not do as a police officer or as another Houstonian is police me in my speech, my free speech.
At a heated city council meeting this afternoon, activists calling for council members to condemn Grimaldi's words. The mayor and council avoided the controversy,
Working together.
instead focusing on the wounded officers and community support for them.
So what she's really saying is that they're focusing on the murderers. They're busy feeling sorry for people who just got through committing cold-blooded murder. The police union president there and the city council are running cover-up for them. That's what's going on with this. How can we continue to tolerate this profession in a free, so-called free country? You know, a profession where it's the job of an individual to steal from the citizens of this country, to kill citizens of this country, to kidnap citizens of this country, to take the children of the citizens of this country, to lie in court about citizens of this country. That is their job. Their job is not protection. Their job is to create revenue for the system. And that is it. And how do they create revenue? They pull you over. They search your car. Then you go to court. Sometimes you go to prison. But most of the time, you're slapped with a fine and some kind of probation fees. It's all a revenue scheme. And when these motherfuckers make a mistake like they did in this case where they gunned down 2 innocent people, they don't want to live up to that mistake. Why is it we're the only ones held accountable for our so-called transgressions, but when police actually make real transgressions, like murder, they get defended by everyone, like city councils, like police unions, and like their fucking pathetic weakling followers?
Every day they risk
their lives to protect you,
They do not
to
protect me. They set
and
me
to
up on
protect
charges.
On social media, Gamaldi's comments drawing both praise and disgust.
People can create their own faux outrage however they choose to, but the fact of the matter is, I said, we're going to hold y'all accountable.
According to Gamaldi, by using social media to counter what he says are false narratives about police. Ashton Woods, an organizer with Black Lives Matter Houston, says the group doesn't advocate violence and worries the comments will create deeper...
So if you're on social media, I want you to troll these motherfuckers as hard as you can. I want you to make them look as stupid as you possibly can around every corner. I want you to undermine their so-called authority every opportunity you get. Those two people were not dealing black tar heroin. Those two people, their neighbors did not call in an anonymous tip. Look at the testimony from their neighbors. Tell me, does it make sense that one of their neighbors called in an anonymous tip telling the police that they were selling black tar heroin? I don't think so. And the police union, the city council, and everybody else defending these fucking pigs after they ruthlessly gunned down two innocent people, you're just as guilty, you're filthy scum, just like the cops who did it. Period. Filthy scum. These people aren't mentioning all the instances of child pornography. They're not mentioning the case where the cop raped the 6-year-old little girl in a classroom. They're not mentioning all the other cases out there where either children have been molested or the unarmed have been gunned down. And there's example after example on the Free Thought Project, like the very first one. Body cam catches cops claim innocent man's cell phone was a gun and they shot him. They use any justification they can to get away with fucking murder. This guy blindfolded and brutally raped a 6-year-old little girl. But we're supposed to believe these guys are good guys, right? And if you go through the archives here, you're going to find lots of instances where they were just flat out wrong, and somebody like this asshole ran defense for them, even though they murdered somebody in cold blood. Look at the officer who shot, oh God, his name escapes me. There's been so many. The individual who was crawling on the ground, obeying his orders with a rifle pointed at him, shot and killed him in cold blood. What happened? He got acquitted, even though the video clearly shows murder. But again, we're supposed to believe these people are heroes. We're supposed to believe they're here to protect us. We're supposed to believe that that they're not out to kill us, and yet they do. But there's so many instances that one can't keep up with all of them. It would take a large team of people to keep up with all the times cops gun down people and get away with it. And these are just the ones that are caught. Just imagine what's not caught by the news media. Anyway, thought I would share this with you because that little fucking Weasel is doubling down on what he said. Even after it was found out that, you know, those people were innocent and had nothing to do with black tar heroin. Still defending them. Anyway, hope y'all have a good day. Kill the state, live free.